Welcome to Lesson 2. In today's lesson, we'll be learning how to sign in, format text, insert a photograph or other image, and change the banner text. To begin, we need to sign back into our account. To do that, you'll go to the Yola site, yola.com, and at the top, it will ask you for your email. You need to use the same email address that you used when you registered for your account. So you come to the top, and again, in the first box, you type in your email address. Once your email address is in the box, you'll go to the second box and type in the password that you created, again, when you created your account. Once you've typed in your password, you'll click Login. After you've logged into your account, what it will do is it will show you the websites that you're currently working on. What we'll do is we'll choose the website, our classroom website, that we were working on the previous day. To get back to work, to open up the page, you'll choose the website that you want to work on, and you'll click Open. It will take a moment to load your page, but when it is loaded, it should look exactly as it did when you left it the day before. As you can see, we still have our heading, classroom website. It still has a 2-column format, and we still have our welcome message. It says, "Welcome, glad that you came to the classroom website." Today what we'll be doing again is first editing text. You'll notice that our text is kind of hard to read. It's a little small. Maybe it could be a little bit darker. We want, when our visitors come to our classroom website, we want them to be able to see it and read it very easily. To edit text, the first thing you'll need to do is this. You need to click back in the text box, and when you do, you'll notice that at the top of the screen, you get a text formatting toolbar. And you'll notice that the toolbar looks very similar to the toolbar that you would see if you were using Microsoft Word or another word processing application. Okay, to edit the text, the first thing you'll need to do is select the text. Once you've selected the text, then you're free to format it. We could make it bold by clicking the B. You'll see when we make it bold, the text gets bigger, darker. Okay, we could italicize it. We could underline it. Now here's where it gets a little different. We're going to jump right over to this A. The A is the font style. And the font style allows us to change the font. So for example, I could try Arial Black. So I'll choose Arial Black, I'll click it, and you'll notice that the text changes. Maybe I don't really like how that looks. You'll notice also in the toolbar that it has the same undo and redo buttons that you would find, for example, in Microsoft Word. So I didn't really like the look of that. I'll go ahead and I'll undo it, which will change it back to how it was before I formatted it. Let's see. I'll go back to font style, and perhaps this time I'll try Georgia. Okay, I like the look of Georgia, so I decide that I'll keep that. There's some other things I can do now. Okay, again, the font is too small. When my guests get here, I want them to be able to read the text easily. So what I'd like to do is change the font size. Right here you'll see the T and then the larger T, and you'll see that the box comes up that says font size. This is what I would use to make it bigger or smaller. When I click the box, I get some choices, from tiny, small, all the way up to XXXL. For this, I think I'll try medium and see how that works. Okay, I've got medium text. I think that's pretty good. What I'd like to do now is make the text darker. You'll see the gray against this gray-white background. It just doesn't stand out. And again, when my visitors come, I want them to be able to see and read the text with ease. So I'll select the text, and I'll come up here. You'll see a T for text and a bunch of different colors. I leave the cursor there for a moment. It says font color. I'll click font color, and it gives me a wide range of colors to choose from. I want the text to be dark go with black. Let's take a look. Ah, much, much better than the gray. It's a dark color. Again, it's easy to read. It's bigger now. Okay. Now, there are some other options. I can select the text. If I wanted to, inside the text box, I could create a numbered list, a bulleted list. I can also align it differently. Right now, it's at left align. I could center the text. You'll notice when I click it that the text becomes centered. I could justify the text right. You'll see it comes to the right-hand side of the box. But I think that I like left align best. Okay? There are some other things you can explore here. Those are the ones that I'm going to show you. Those are the basic and the most important ones. Okay? Again, when you leave the box, the text formatting toolbar will disappear. To get it again, you just simply click in a text box and it will come back so that you can edit or format the text. The next thing I'd like to show you today is I'd like to teach you how to insert an image or a photograph. Now before we started today, we came around, we took a picture, and we put that picture on your desktop. Okay? To add your picture, this is what you'll do. Okay? We have our welcome message on this side, but we made it two-column for a reason. Again, we wanted to put a picture of ourselves over here so that when our visitors come to the website, they'll know that it is our classroom website. Now, the same way that you drag the text over to this box, you're going to grab the image widget, you're going to click it, hold it, and you're going to drag it to this box. Now, when you let go, you'll see that a new dialog box is going to appear. We're going to select an image, and we saved it to our computer. We put it on our desktop. So we want to browse from our computer. So this is your computer. You should hit select. And you'll see up will come a list of things from your desktop. We saved it to our desktop, and here's mine, Klein_desk. It's me at my desk. I'm going to double click it, 1, 2. When I do that, it says the following files will be overwritten. I practiced this before I did the tutorial. Normally for you, it will just insert the image, but I'll click OK. You can see that it's uploading the file, and once it's done, there I am, Mr. Klein. That's me, my welcome message. You can edit the photograph, but we won't worry about that in this tutorial. Okay, if it's too big or too small, you want to make it a little brighter. Again, if you want to, you can click edit and you can fool with it, but we're not going to take care of that. We're not going to do that in this tutorial. So we've got our welcome message, we've got our image. The last thing that I want to show you today is how to change the banner text. The banner text is the text at the very top of the screen. Perhaps you decide, you know what, I want this to be a little bit more specific. I want to change it some. Okay, I don't want it to say classroom website. I'd really like it to say Mr. Klein's classroom website, so that when my students and their parents come to the site, they'll know that it's our classroom. To do that, you simply come to the banner text and you click it. When you click it, another box will appear and it says, please enter the page heading. I can type what I need to type in here, so I want to change it to Mr. Klein's classroom website. When I've made the changes, I click OK, and you'll see at the top the banner text changes as well. I hope that you learned what you needed to learn here in Lesson 2. Again, if you'd like to do this at your own pace, in the website you'll find the tutorials that you can click through and work through on your own. Good luck, again, building